Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate Team. Here, you'll build the college program of your dreams from the ground up, with your favorite players of today and legends from the past. I'll guide you through the basics, but first, welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out.
Touchdown, Miami! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Great job. As you win games and complete more challenges, your coin collection will grow. Coins can be used. Now let's check out the field pass and learn about your objectives. Field passes give great rewards that can provide a strong foundation for your team. Progress is earned by completing objectives and leveling up your field pass. Each time you level up, you'll unlock sweet rewards to upgrade your. Here you can see your list of objectives. Completing them packs are the best way to gain new packs are added weekly, so be sure to check. A player's overall rating, or OBR, is the most important factor when evaluating a new player. The higher the rating, the better the player. You can learn more about players by flipping them over. Check their attribute ratings. Whenever you get new items, the Pack Helper tool offers advice on what to do next. Looks like this. Whenever you get new items, the Pack Helper tool offers advice. Great stuff. Now that you've acquired new players, let's go into your. Here, you can edit your team and put your guys in positions to succeed. Try generating your best lineup. Nice. And just like that, you've got a stronger squad. Thanks for checking out College Football Ultimate Team. Now it's time to
Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Going right to work up top. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important, that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams played, Miami and Florida State, we were talking about how it would impact the national championship picture. This really has been one of the better rivalries in the sport, even though it's really not that old.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Wide receiver going in motion. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The play action fake. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's loose. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The give to the back. Turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Knowles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Looking for a huge play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Oh, it's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Turning on the Jets. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll line up to go for two. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going for the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Sort of misjudged it against that high sky and couldn't catch it. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming, and some room to work. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Hurricanes look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Cade! Lining up to add another. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Humphries. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Throwing on the run. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room. And then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Udo. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! With the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The decision to go for 2 proves to be a good one. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. a shotgun. They go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. It's a running room. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Miami. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just keeps moving. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. Steps out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and just like that, a lightning bolt of energy from the return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big fullback's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up. Touchdown Seminoles! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. They'll run the option. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Touchdown, Canes! They move on top here on the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man in the end zone. The two-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts. Mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.